Stephan Sterns had quite the active Reddit account, wherein he actually posted a photo of Madeline Soto, the 13-year-old girl who he's suspected of killing. Sterns offered all sorts of advice to teens under the Reddit account named Sustanet. Only 22 days ago, on Sunday, February 11th, 2024, at 4:04 p.m., a user wrote in the Advice for Teens community, "I'm pregnant and I don't know what to do." Dubbed a safe space for teenagers and young adults. Created April 23, 2012, the community featured this reply from Stephan. "Like it or not, this is something you may need some help with. You may be scared or embarrassed to talk to a trusted friend or family member, but it's probably the right thing to do. You need to get ahead of this. You need a game plan. You need support." Sleuths have figured out that the original poster was likely not Madeline, but a 19-year-old girl. However, a deep dive into Stephan's Reddit posts and comments give clues as to how many years Stephan knew Maddie. As early as Saturday, October 31st, 2020, at 7:21 p.m. Eastern Time, Stephan was posting a photo of Madeline to Reddit. Prior to that, he'd written at 2:12 p.m. "Girlfriend's daughter wants to paint her Space Marine with Night Haunt Gloom, and I have to say it looks pretty damn good as a main color for the armor." More than 3 hours later at 5:22 p.m., he updated Redditors with the progress he'd made painting the little figures with Maddie. Stephan wrote, "Yeah, I'm surprised by how good the color actually looks. Doing the gold bits in Gehenna's gold as well. It's a very nice scheme she is doing. I'm helping her along and will post the finished result." A couple of hours after that, he wrote, "The finished product. My girlfriend's 9-year-old daughter planned and painted this scheme with a bit of help from me on the helmet and small bits. She is very proud, and it looks pretty darn good." That timeline shows us that not only did Stephan know the 13-year-old deceased girl at minimum since she was a 9-year-old in 2020, but that he also spent hours in her presence, perhaps grooming and bonding with her over childlike interests. When Stephan received compliments about how well Maddie painted, better than any pro painter ever seen on eBay, Stephan replied, "She says thank you. And wow, she didn't know she did so well." Another Redditor wrote, "Great work. She should be proud. That's definitely a lot better than some stuff I see from adults. I also really like the turquoise." Stephan replied, "She is super happy. It's Night Haunt Gloom over Wraithbone Spray with Gehenna's gold. I think she did a fantastic job and agree that it's better than some adults." This mere post alone lets us know that Stephan was in Maddie's life at least more than 3 years. He was very active on Reddit under the username Sustanet. Stephan's first Reddit post is dated March 21st, 2018 in the Boosted Boards community. Stephan writes about finally getting a grown-up job with some disposable income, without mentioning his company name. His interests, however, included toys, guns, giving teens advice, and Disney. On Monday, February 7th, 2022, at 12:52 a.m., Stephan wrote about Maddie's upcoming birthday. He wrote in the Tamagotchi community, "Received my Gen 1 a few days ago, and since the last one I owned was about 25 years ago, I just had to find out what the newer ones were like. And with my girlfriend's daughter's B-Day coming up, cue the Amazon overnight option. She and I now each have our own picks to enjoy. Here's mine." On Thursday, January 12th, 2023, at 1:46 p.m., Stephan posted, "Not really Tama mail, more like Digimail, Monmail, IDK, LOL, but here's some 20th Digimon and an X I just had delivered last night. Got the green and the X for myself and the purple for my stepdaughter." He was calling Maddie his stepdaughter, not just his girlfriend's daughter, but within months, he'd begin calling Jenn his ex-girlfriend. Stephan worked somewhere because on Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023 at 7:57 a.m., he posted a photo of a Pokemon Pikachu on a belt showing a Mickey Mouse-shaped key hook. He wrote, Thoroughly enjoying having my lil buddy on my belt during work. Just racking up the steps and watts like crazy already. I bought an oversized pet gloss screen protector to cut down to fit this screen as well, so I don't end up with a bunch of scratches that should arrive via Amazon sometime today. By Tuesday, May 23, 2023, at 10 p.m., Stephan was calling Jenn Soto his ex-girlfriend, but still writing about Maddie on Reddit. He wrote, "Thanks. I do still technically have it, but I was sent a pink one by accident, and then I gifted it to my girlfriend's, now ex-girlfriend's daughter because she really wanted it, so I don't consider it to be part of my own collection anymore." The funny thing is she played it for about 2 days and decided it was too difficult, so now it sits unused. I don't know, emoji LOL. He continued, "I want to add one of my own to my collection again, though, either a white one or a blue one, I think. I can't decide between white or blue and the early version with the classic menu icons or later version that has the butt with wings for the toilet icon, LOL. He was back to calling Maddie his stepdaughter on Tuesday, August 1st, 2023 at 5:53 p.m. He wrote, "Oops, I did it again. Another color-shifting custom uni shell. This time on a purple uni for my stepdaughter. Smiling face emoji." So if Stephan had used all his little toys to bond with the little girl over the years, is this why Jenn still gave her weird ex-boyfriend access to her young daughter, even if the couple had broken up recently? Did Jenn and Stephan get back together at some point after he called Jenn his ex? Or did Maddie's mom simply believe that Stephan was some kind of wholesome father figure to Maddie who should have remained in her life? What about the Facebook rumors claiming that Maddie had indeed made outcries that fell on deaf ears, per her classmates, and that Madeline wasn't believed? Are those true or conjecture? Either way, by August 3rd, 2023, Stephan was complaining about his post being removed by the moderators of the Tamagotchi Reddit community, who urged him to keep his posts family-friendly. He wrote, "Okay mods, come on. This comment is in no way inappropriate or racy or too spicy. Reddit is intended for users 13 and up, and most of us on this sub are a good deal older than that." He continued, "Even my post title had content that was at worst rated PG-13. I have seen plenty of comments on this subreddit that contained actual curse words or questionable content that had no reaction from the mod team. My post is funny. It is relatively tame and was intended for some good-natured chuckles. Why on earth am I getting jumped on like this? What about this particular comment is specifically not okay? Please help me understand so I can avoid trouble in the future." Months later, Stephan did hint at his job when advising an anonymous poster who wrote that they were exhausted. But it is not clear what exactly he did for a living or his exact job title at Disney. Just 2 months ago, someone asked in the Walt Disney World community on Friday, December 22nd, 2023 at 2:33 p.m., "I am dead-ass exhausted. How do y'all keep going?" Stephan replied, "I worked there in attractions and did those types of distances easily 5 days a week. On my days off, I would sit around and do as little as possible. Some nights, I would come home so tired that I would just have sleep for dinner. The leg cramps at the end of the day are the real killers, though." His reply begs questions. When and why did Stephan stop working at Disney? Notably, Disney has distanced the company from Stephan and has never verified if he ever worked at the company. Any statements attributed to Disney simply claim he does not work there currently. But 9 months ago, on Sunday, May 28th, 2023, Stephan replied to a post about rude guests at Walt Disney World. Stephan wrote, "A lot of folks tend to treat us like some kind of Disney drone, as if we are just robots powered by pixie dust and piloted by little mice. We are people, and courtesy will get you every accommodation from us that we are able to give because we appreciate courtesy above all else. All you ever have to do is ask nicely, and if we are able to, we will go to great lengths to make magic. The rude ones get what they get, and if they escalate to being abusive towards us, they get a VIP ticket out of the line or attraction and potentially out of the park, depending on the severity. Our new guest, Courtesy Policy, has given us more teeth and the ability to check that bad behavior at our discretion whenever we feel the need to. In a different post reply, Stephan wrote 4 months ago, "Nothing strains those family bonds quite like a Disney vacation. LOL." He was responding to a Disneyland community called The Happiest Subreddit on Earth, wherein a poster wrote about so many unhappy people. According to the most recent updates as of Monday, March 4th, 2024, Stephan has waived his public appearance again, and homicide charges have not yet been filed for Madeline Soto, at least per the Osceola County inmate search. He was transferred from Orange County to Osceola County on Friday morning. On Friday, March 1st, 2024, the Kissimmee police tweeted the following. At 4:30 p.m. during a coordinated search in the area of Hickory Tree Road, the body of Madeline Soto was found in a wooded area. Madeline's family has been notified. This is an ongoing investigation. No further updates have been given as of this recording. Isaiah 59:16. He saw that there was no man, and was amazed that there was no one to intercede on behalf of truth and right. Therefore his own arm brought salvation to him, and his own righteousness sustained him.